Blessings to all. Share this YouTube for everyone to see and kick the neck.
54. Phala Jataka. Sayang Rushataba Durarutho, Tha Pyar Ka. Asramketa Janmi Kyang Sadhu Ela Dumati. And once upon a time, the omniscient one who gradually realized all the dharma of all the dharma is living in Jetavanarma. One of the devotees who was skilled in the fruit, said the meaning of this Jatak. One of the sons of Kelimbi, who lived in Sawit city, invited Buddha Pamak monk Sanghaya Hanse to sit in his garden, buried the porridge in the garden, addressed the garden cow and walked with the monk Sanghaya in the garden and offered many kinds of fruits to the noble monk Sadhagaya. Said it is not Udyanapala who accepts his word and calls the monk Sadigha and behaves in Udane just by looking at the direction of the tree, this fruit is less. This fruit did not ripen well. This fruit is known to be good and ripe. The bald-headed Sadigha went and informed the sage that he had said something, and his word would be the same. Lord, this Udanapala is skilled in the fruit, looking at the tree from the ground, this fruit is raw. This fruit did not ripen well. This fruit is known to ripen well. If something like this was said, it will happen in the same way. As Sarvajna says, monks, this Udanapala himself was not skilled in fruit. He said that those who were wise in the past were also skilled in fruit. On the last day, when a king named Brahmadatta was ruling the city of Benares, we were born in the Situ caste, the great Bodhi animal, and when he reached an advanced age, he took 500 chariots and went to work in the wild. One day he came to a great forest and gathered all the people from the front of the forest and called them poisonous trees in this forest. Its leaves are poisonous, poisonous flowers. He is the poisoned fruit and poisoned honey. He said, don't let me eat any leaf, flower or fruit that you haven't eaten before. They accept his word and go to the forest. There is a king fruit tree in one of the groves in front of the forest. All the branches and flowers of that tree are similar to mangoes. Just not the same, flavorful in color and aroma. The ripe fruits of love are similar to mangoes, and when eaten, they die like a halal subject. Some crazy men who went first ate a fruit with the sign that it was a mango tree. Some people took the hand of the car attendants and said, eat and eat. When he came to Gulset to Vahyam, he asked whether the Lord should eat these fruits. The Bodhisattva knows that this tree is not a mango tree, but a fruit tree. If someone ate without being told to eat, he made them drink Chatu Madhur and cured him. In the past, people took shelter in the root of this tree and thinking it was mango fruit, they ate this poisonous fruit and perished. On the second day, the villagers come here, see the dead people, catch their feet, put them in the resting place and take away all their belongings along with the wagons. They are cows to me on that day and at the time of sunrise. He quickly went to the root of that tree saying that I have a wagon and I have goods, and seeing healthy people, how did you know that this tree is not a mango tree? Criticized. We don't know. Gulset to Naika the Great said Dad Seeker. Then, O learned men, who judge by the hand of bodhisattvas, how do you know that this tree is not the mango tree? Criticism. He said, I have come to know the great bodhisattva in two ways. This tree is not much like growing up in sorrow. Like a raised line of snow, it rises well. He was not far from the village, he was at the village door. If this tree had been a tree bearing sweet fruit, there would not have been a single fruit here. Constantly surrounded by humans. Therefore, I know that this tree is a poisonous tree. Lord Buddha, the sage, said, blessed ones, the wise ones were already skilled in the fruits of the past. At that time, The Prasad Thomar of the Galsattuvahakas were now Buddhas. He said to himself that if Galsattuvahaca was born as a senior, Tiluguru Samyak Sambuddhu would be the same king.